After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Los Angeles Rams. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Inside the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
No, we changed it. Yo.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready, break. Mustang Knight, Dixie Maverick. Down.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80. 19.
They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards. From the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
Janet. Ready.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one.
Nice. 60 Vikings.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. A little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in, and it's Darquez Hunter. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 29. Here's second down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10
Let's
at
go
the
now.
33-yard line.
Cowboys. 70 Lions. Check match. Mustang 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. Second down, they need 7. As we are ready to get back underway.
Warriors, Cup 19, 60 Mavericks.
Back to the air one more time. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Pistol give to Henry. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. In the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
On the give, here's Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Ravens 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jared Verse gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting.
Left side, caught by Andrews. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with you.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, no. Offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down, Ravens.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second gain.
They face second down and 7. Jackson out of the pistol. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
17.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
65, 60, Dragon 60. 19 strike, 19, Warriors 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Hunter.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Right back to Hunter. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. First down, L.A.
Cowboy
First
80.
and 10 at the 49-yard
18,
line.
5-2. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up
Buffalo
second
18.
and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 18. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pass taken in by Hunter. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Cap 50. Cap 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Panther 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
For the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A gain there of 15. First down, Baltimore.
I'm gonna go. Hey. Now we.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Oh, yeah. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again here with Henry.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Pistol formation with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
In motion comes Andrews. Fourth down, Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by Malachi Starks. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that...
And he's got another one. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
At their own 33-yard line.
60 Eagles, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 60, Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out wide to Williams. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
18 Rodney, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Now it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
19 tight, 19. 7 Cougar Knights. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good. For a
Come on. Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 79 Bronco. 7, go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Let's go. Buffalo 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Steady.
That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 11 at the Rams' 46.
So 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the fourth from New Orleans after this.
DC ready?
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
At the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On play action, here's Jackson. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 70. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. 19 type. Nice. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Ready.
They'll run it with Williams. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
60 even. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw here on first down. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Rig. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. Cup 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Trap 60, trap 60. Viking 18. Warrior 70. 18, Rattler, 18.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
In motion comes Andrews. There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. Jackson moving left. He's going to let this one go deep inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead.
Ravens 49, Rams 27. Tyler Luke to kick
Now,
off.
after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Brook. 6-18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. And that one incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll swing this out to Hunter. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Warriors 70.
Back to the air one more time. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
18.
They'll look to throw yet again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready, ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Mike Reeves, he keeps the legs churning, runs down the quarterback. It's a loss of 7. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Here's the tight end, Ferguson. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The offense staying out there
right.
for this 4th down.
Tight, 19 tight. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Coming up, and that's the tight end likely. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And the Ravens have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Well, a fitting ending to a great NFL season, all culminating here in the Super Bowl. And Greg, I think we can say the best team won the title.
And you think back to the season they had, Mike, where they earned everything on the field. There was ups and downs. There was adversity. And they were such a resilient group all season long. They were battle-tested coming into the playoffs. They put it all together tonight, and they can call themselves Super Bowl champions.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Baltimore Ravens. They are your Super Bowl 61 champions.